Welcome to our deep dive into The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. This book is a cornerstone in understanding how influence works in everyday life. Whether you're in business, education, or just curious about human behavior, Cialdini's insights reveal the subtle forces that shape our decisions. In this video, we'll explore the key principles outlined in the book, real-world examples, and practical takeaways you can use immediately. Let's begin our journey into the science behind why people say yes, and how you can ethically harness that power. Robert Cialdini is a renowned psychologist and professor, celebrated for his research on influence and persuasion. His work is grounded in decades of scientific study, making his findings both credible and practical. Cialdini's approachable writing style makes complex psychological concepts accessible to everyone. His expertise has made this book a must-read for marketers, leaders, and anyone interested in the art of persuasion. Understanding the author's background helps us appreciate the depth and reliability of the principles discussed. The heart of the psychology of persuasion are 6 universal principles: reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. Cialdini explains how these principles operate in our daily interactions, often without us even realizing it. Each principle taps into fundamental human instincts, guiding our choices in subtle but powerful ways. Throughout this video, we'll break down each principle, illustrating how they work and why they're so effective. Principle of reciprocity is simple yet powerful. People feel obligated to return favors. Cialdini shares fascinating studies showing how even small gestures can trigger a sense of indebtedness. For example, when someone gives us a gift or a compliment, we're more likely to help them in return. This principle is widely used in marketing, customer service, and everyday relationships. Understanding reciprocity can help you build trust and cooperation in both personal and professional settings. Commitment and consistency refer to our desire to appear reliable and act in ways that align with our previous choices. Cialdini describes how once we commit to something, we're more likely to stick with it, even if circumstances change. This principle is why public commitments, like signing a pledge or making a statement, can be so persuasive. It's also why marketers encourage small initial agreements, knowing they can lead to bigger commitments over time. Social proof is the idea that we look to others to guide our behavior, especially in uncertain situations. Cialdini illustrates this with examples from everyday life, like choosing a busy restaurant over an empty one. When we see others doing something, we assume it's the right thing to do. This principle is especially powerful in social media reviews and testimonials. Leveraging social proof can boost credibility and influence decisions. Authority is a principle rooted in our tendency to obey experts and figures of power. Cialdini explains how uniforms, titles, and credentials can dramatically increase compliance. For instance, people are more likely to follow instructions from someone who appears knowledgeable or official. This principle is used in advertising, leadership, and even healthcare. Recognizing the influence of authority can help you make better decisions and avoid manipulation. We are more easily persuaded by people we like. Cialdini discusses how physical attractiveness, similarities, and compliments all play a role in building rapport. When we feel a connection with someone, we're more open to their suggestions. This principle is widely used in sales, networking, and negotiations. By genuinely finding common ground and showing appreciation, you can increase your persuasive power. Scarcity is the principle that opportunities seem more valuable when they are limited. Cialdini demonstrates how phrases like limited time offer or only a few left can motivate quick decisions. This taps into our fear of missing out and can be a powerful motivator in marketing and negotiations. Understanding scarcity helps you recognize when you're being influenced and how to use urgency ethically. Cialdini's principles aren't just theory, they're used in real-world situations every day. From fundraising campaigns to online shopping, understanding these tactics can help you become a more savvy consumer and a more effective communicator. The book is filled with case studies and stories that bring each principle to life, making the lessons memorable and actionable. Applying these insights can improve your relationships, career, and decision-making. One of the book's strengths is its emphasis on ethical persuasion. Cialdini warns against manipulation and encourages readers to use these principles responsibly. Ethical influence builds trust and long-term relationships, while manipulation can backfire. The book provides guidance on recognizing when these tactics are being used against you, empowering you to make informed choices and protect yourself from undue influence. Cialdini also discusses common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Sometimes we fall for persuasive tactics without realizing it, leading to decisions we later regret. The book teaches you to spot these traps, such as high-pressure sales or misleading authority figures. By being aware of these pitfalls, you can pause, reflect, and make choices that truly align with your values and goals. The beauty of the psychology of persuasion is its practicality. Each chapter ends with actionable tips you can use right away, whether you're negotiating a deal, leading a team, or simply trying to be more persuasive in daily life. The book encourages readers to practice these principles, reflect on their effectiveness, and adapt them to different situations. With practice, anyone can become more influential and resistant to manipulation. This book is valuable for anyone interested in understanding human behavior, from students and professionals to parents and leaders. Its lessons are relevant across industries and cultures, making it a timeless resource. If you want to improve your communication skills, build better relationships, or simply become more aware of the forces that shape your decisions, The Psychology of Persuasion is a must-read. In summary, The Psychology of Persuasion offers a powerful toolkit for understanding and applying the science of influence. Cialdini's 6 principles are easy to grasp but deeply impactful when used thoughtfully. By mastering these concepts, you can communicate more effectively, protect yourself from manipulation, and create positive change in your life and the lives of others. Thanks for joining this review. May your journey into the world of persuasion be both enlightening and empowering.